for joining us tonight at 6. I'm Mary Nelson. It took a few years of meetings and then input from you to pull Omaha's Housing Affordability Action Plan together, and we'll look at movement in a moment. But first, why leaders say a plan's needed at all, and it's sort of a 1-2 punch. One, attrition. The city says in the last 10 years, nearly 7,000 units affordable to households making less than $50,000 have been lost. And two, we're growing. Overall, 30,000 housing units will be needed in Omaha by 2030, and 60% of those need to meet the affordable threshold. So that's the why, now part of the how.
Lots of work is underway at this central Omaha home near 62nd and Pierce Streets, part of it turning this backyard garage into a small house. I'm Aaron Hager with 3 News Now, and the concept of building a second home on the same lot is something that could change the look of neighborhoods across Omaha.
When I saw my garage that we were not using, we really don't have 5 cars. We thought that it was a better way to use that space.
It'll be used by Andrea Macia's mom, who often comes to visit all the way from Columbia.
Of course, every time she comes, I want to keep her as close as I can. But it would be nice for her to, have her own space.
It'll be what the city of Omaha calls an accessory dwelling unit, or an ADU. They can take different forms: attached, internal, like converting a basement, for example, and external, usually in a backyard.
ADUs are a great alternative that is more affordable, that can increase the number of housing units in the city.
Eric England is an Omaha Assistant Planning Director. Omaha's Affordable Housing Action Plan identifies ADUs as a way to combat the shortage of affordable housing in the city by increasing the supply. But it's still not easy to get to the point Andrea did. It's taken a year. This couple knew how to navigate the process better, including going to the planning board, because of what they do for work. She works at Habitat for Humanity, and her husband is an architect.
The zoning code does allow construction of an ADU in some neighborhoods, but it's rather tricky with the current codes in place.
In some neighborhoods, it's not allowed at all. Now they're typically only permitted in eastern parts of the city and along the Orbit bus line. The City Planning Board plans to vote on changes to make it easier on December 6, which would go to the City Council if approved. It would allow ADUs citywide, in some cases with approval from the Planning Board, though some HOAs likely won't allow them. The board would also set requirements, like that they can't be sold separately from the main house.
I want to believe that this is one of the first milestones to contribute with the affordable housing crisis.
And Andrea hopes it's something more folks will consider to help add housing in the metro. The planning department doesn't expect these to take off right away. They can be expensive, especially for new builds, costing about the same on a square foot basis as any other new home. But even if you're not looking to build for a family member, they might be looked at as a good rental investment opportunity for some. In Omaha, Aaron Hagerty, 3 News Now.